Hey folks, Tim here from Rockout Videography again. Today, we're going to show you how you can make the same DIY mini pedalboard kit that I made for the kids this Christmas. It's a fun project for parents to do with their kids, or as an idea for a simple pedalboard that would work for just about anyone. Stick around. We're going to show you how to make one and show you what my kids did with theirs.
Hey guys, I'm Sophia. What my dad decided to do for me and my brother for Christmas was to give each of us a few mini pedals and what I've been calling the mini pedalboard starter kit. What he gave us is 7 pieces of wood that can be arranged in a bunch of different ways to make a mini version of his pedalboard. Now you can make yours different in size from ours, but what we got was 2 13-inch long boards that were about 1/4 of an inch thick. One was 3.5 inches wide, the other 2.5 inches wide. We got one 1x2 inch piece that was 13 inches long, 2 that were 10 inches long, and 2 bonus pieces that were 5 inches long. I should probably mention that in the US, a 1x2 is actually 3/4 inch by 1.5 inch. We also got a power supply, a tuner pedal, a bag with a strap handle, and a bunch of pre-cut Velcro. There are a lot of different ways you can put these together. The basic idea is a ladder type board with the flat pieces across the 2 10-inch pieces. The long 13-inch piece can be on the back as support or under the back as a tilt. You can use the 5-inch pieces as steps or as tilts on the bottom. What we both ended up deciding on was practically the same, with the 10-inch pieces flat, the 5-inch pieces on the rear as steps, the long piece as a support on the back with room for the strap handle, and the wider 3.5-inch board in front for pedals. You can pre-drill holes for nails or screws in the wood if you want. Since he knew we would be using the nail gun for the first bit, he didn't bother. We made a jig using some scrap wood and a triangle, put on our eye protection, and nailed our 10-inch and 5-inch pieces together first. We used wood glue on all of our connections in addition to the nails to make sure these boards could stay together for years. Then we lined up the long pieces and nailed them to the side pieces to make 3-sided squares. We were able to use the nail gun on the 2.5-inch boards, but realized the brad nails we had were too long to use on the wide piece, so we had to pre-drill some small holes in the boards and used a hammer to pound the new, smaller nails in. Me and Samuel had basically the same design. However, he decided to leave extra space between the front board and the 5-inch steps for his power cables. We then prepped the pedal boards for painting by putting masking tape down where we were planning to install the Velcro. We put some hook-side Velcro strips down on the sides so we could use the Velcro cable ties from the kits to secure our power and guitar cables to the sides when carrying the pedals, and we suggest you do the same. We both decided on starting with black as a base color and then set down plastic bags and put on masks before starting to spray paint. We covered both the top and bottom of the boards with the black paint and let them dry for a couple hours before adding the extra colors. I used a metallic bronze gold to lightly spray over the board and then did some Van Halen-inspired stripes with the masking tape and some lavender spray paint. Samuel did the same that I did with my bronze gold paint with silver paint. He then did the same thing with red over the silver, creating a cool silver look from the top and a dark red when looking from the side. Installing the Velcro turned out to be harder than we thought. The 2-inch wide strip was almost exactly the same width as the masking tape, so we had to get it down in exactly the right spot to avoid letting bare wood show through along the side. As soon as the stuff touches the wood, the adhesive sticks incredibly hard. It took us several tries to finally get it right. We both used our wide 2-inch Velcro strips on the wider front boards to secure pedals, and thinner 3/4-inch strips on the rear board for our power supplies and future pedals. We then installed our side Velcro as planned. The strap handles were pretty easy to install. We just measured the inner distance between the holes in the strap, split the difference after 13 inches, and after checking for accuracy, made adjustments and punched starter holes in the back. Then all we had to do was drop in the screws and tighten them down. Now both our pedal boards have carry handles, which is pretty useful. It was fun to put the Velcro strips on my pedals and power supply so I could finally attach everything and see how it looks. I should mention that here at our house, all pedal boards are hook side up on the top of the boards, and all pedals are fuzzy side down on the bottom of the pedals. Apparently there is a debate about this out there, but our dad decided to do it this way a long time ago, and we both want all our dad's pedals to attach to our boards so we can steal them from him when he's not paying attention. Overall, I think the mini pedalboard starter kit was a fun gift. Zayma and I both had a lot of fun building them, and it was fun that they started out as a kind of puzzle, trying to figure out which arrangement made the most sense for our pedalboard needs. Although our dad cut the pieces here at home with our saw, the home improvement stores will cut wood for you as well, as long as you tell them what sizes you need. You could figure out which dimensions you think are best and put something like this together as gifts for other people, or just make one for yourself if you think it will work for you. Because of how well our boards turned out, our dad has decided to make one for himself, following roughly the same measurements for his new Ultimate Bass Pedalboard version 2. Alright, it's time for...
The Featured YouTube Artist of the Week!
Yay! This week's featured artist is Danielle Nicole. Danielle is a left-handed bass player and singer who has all four wheels firmly in the bluesy Americana rock lane of the interstate. She's been around for a while and has made it onto the Billboard Blues charts in the past. She was also nominated for a Grammy. She was originally in the Kansas City, Missouri band Trampled Underfoot with her brothers. She's a really good bass player and a really good singer, and she's accomplished enough to be a big deal. Our dad discovered her when she showed up on our channel's Facebook page. He had never heard of her, but now he's become a big fan. Go check her out on her YouTube channel, watch her videos, and leave some likes and comments. She has over 8,000 subscribers, but she should have 1 million. I want to thank everyone who has been supporting the channel by subscribing, liking our videos, and talking to us in the comment section. We got pedalboards and pedals, but the channel got to the 500 subscriber mark for Christmas. We really appreciate you all. Till next week, have a great day.